welcome to 3 to 5 Minutes. I'm your host, Mike Sweeney. Today, we will be stopping on the campaign trail in Flower Mound, Texas, where Paul Sadler has just had a rally. We will be interviewing the locals of Flower Mound, Texas, to see their thoughts on Paul Sadler. So I'm here with local Flower Mound teacher, Hugh Jazz. Mr. Jazz, the first question I'd like to ask you is, what is your stance on private school vouchers? I do know that Paul Sadler, he disagrees with them. Please tell us what you think.
Yes, I agree with Paul Sadler on his view, and that every child should have an equal right to have a free public education and all share the same just experience through education.
Absolutely. Next thing, I know Paul Sadler he does not want teachers to be able to pray in front of their students before class and so on. How do you feel about that?
Once again, I agree with Paul Sadler in that we shouldn't force our beliefs on all the students, and that we should just let them choose what they think is right.
Very interesting. Last thing I want to ask you, if you had to give us one benefit to his plans on education, what would that be for you personally?
Well, with his plan, teachers do get a 3 times amount pay raise, which is very nice, if I must say.
Absolutely, sir. Thank you for your time. I appreciate it very much. Hello, I'm here with our next guest, Mr. Jack Goff. He works at the local farmers market. Mr. Goff, I know Paul Sadler he's a proponent of supporting gay marriage, gay rights, everything gay. Where would you align with Paul Sadler? Do you support, do you not support?
I support him, cause well, I'm not gay, but if I was, I'd want to be able to choose who I wanted to marry. I'm not gay, but, I just really think that a person should choose who they want to marry, you know?
Absolutely. The next thing I'd like to ask you, I know that Paul Sadler supports pro-choice, the right to a woman's body. She should have the choice to abort her baby or not. Where do you align with that? Agree, disagree?
I don't know, I'm not a woman, but if I was, I'd want to be able to choose what I do with my body, you know? Cause it's my body, duh. Yeah.
Mr. Goff, the next question I'd like to ask you. Paul Sadler does not want to go into Alaska or offshore drilling. He does not want to do that. He thinks we should find alternative sources of energy, renewable energy, water, solar, things of that nature. Where would you stand? What would you like to see Paul Sadler do?
I'm not a bird or anything, but, if I was, I wouldn't want, people coming in my, home and, drilling and oil and stuff. So, I don't know, I really think, we could use the wind and water and stuff like that, especially the wind. The wind's cool. But yeah.
Thank you, Mr. Goff, for your time.
No problem.
Hello, I'm here with local doctor, Bob Oliver. Bob Oliver, here's what I'd like to ask you. Paul Sadler is a proponent of the Obama health care bill. As you are a doctor, how do you feel about this?
Well, Obamacare I'm in favor of it, yes, you could say that. I do believe we should be having universal health care, and that health care that is affordable. That way all people are covered, including the young and the elderly. So yes, I'm definitely right on line with Mr. Sadler.
Very interesting. Yeah, that is very assuring to hear from a doctor. Thank you. Thank you, all my viewers of 3 to 5 Minutes, and thank you for tuning in. Today we learned a lot about Senate candidate Paul Sadler. We learned about some of his views on everything from gay marriage to health care. I do know something. You stay classy, Flower Mound. I know Paul Sadler.